Now you can ask us.
After many years of caring for children and families, we've learned that the best informed families are also the healthiest.
Are you saying knowledge is power, Dr. John?
I am, Dr. Lisa, and since you're the smart one, I hope you'll share some knowledge with me and our listeners.
Let's do this then.
Okay, we hope you join us every Monday at noon right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network for the Doctors John and Lisa Show.
Listen online at tantalk1340.com.
Hi, this is Tim Del Toro.
And I'm Lou Angel Wolf, and we are the Grease Gurus.
Our show is broadcast every Saturday morning live at WTAN Tan Talk Radio 1340.
That's 10 o'clock every Saturday morning for an automotive forum that is flavored with humor and insight.
We encourage you to call in and be part of the Grease Gurus show.
We'd love to have you, and we will certainly help you find your inner grease.
This show is sponsored by Tim's Performance Service Center in beautiful Tarpon Springs at 906 Verona Place, and you can reach us personally at 727-543-1601.
Aha.
Hi, this is Jay Leno. Hey, this is Ted Nugent. Hi, everybody. This is David Hobbs.
Hi, this is Bob Varsho.
Hey, this is Danny the Count Coker.
Hey, this is comedian, author, and most importantly, vintage race car driver Adam Carolla.
Hi, this is Shirley Cha-Cha Muldowney.
I'm John Forrest.
Hey, this is Jack Roush.
And you're listening to Nostalgic Radio and Cars.
That's Nostalgic Radio and Cars with the most fascinating and legendary names in motorsports every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
If you would like to become a wholesale buyer of the premium quality longevity product that you hear about right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network, for personal service, you can pick up the phone right now and call Lola at 727-441-3311. Again, that's Lola at 727-441-3311. Or for even faster service, log on to tantalkhealth.com. That's tantalkhealth.com. Here's to your health and longevity.
This is the Tan Talk Radio Network.
It's Monday! Do you need some Monday motivation? The Shop Local for Good News team is here. I'm Karena Morrison, and we're bringing you the good news stories of our neighbors doing good in our neighborhoods.
You can find us on Facebook Live on the Shop Local for Good page, and we're looking forward to your calls.
Let's get this Shop Local for Good News conversation started, shall we? Happy Monday, Tampa Bay. This is Karena Morrison with Shop Local for Good News, and we are bringing you the good news in our neighborhoods to your airwaves from the Tan Talk Radio Network. You can listen to us live on AM 1340, 1350, and 1400. We're also pretty powerful in Clearwater on FM 106.1. And we got a packed show today. We got a phenomenal guest. Our dear friend Danni with Fartsy Events is back. Welcome back.
Hello.
She's live today. She's live. And she made it through the traffic.
Oh my God, the traffic today.
It was crazy.
It was pretty nuts.
It was
But
crazy.
we're here. We got here.
You made it safely. That's the point.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Well, we want to get this show kickstarted. Basically, what Shop Local for Good News does is we are empowering our neighborhoods one radio show at a time.
Amen.
All right, and I'm thrilled to announce. I think we might have alluded to it when you were on last, but
yeah,
Fartsy Events is partnering up, collaborating.
That's right.
Doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
They're joining.
We're teaming up.
We're teaming up with the Shop Local for Good team, and I'm really excited because I'm actually now officially a member of the Downtown Clearwater Merchants Association.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to get in there and.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
With you, especially.
I'm excited for your first meeting.
Yay! All right, so Danni is Fartsy in it today,
yes.
And she's got lots to explain and highlight about what's happening in downtown Clearwater and beyond.
Yeah, I mean, there's a decent amount of opportunity going on this month. So for me, of course, the biggest is going to be Art Crawl, which we just started up. Well, I just started up personally. And so that's going to be April the 19th. still open for artists and vendors to bring whatever their craft is. And what we do is we stagger throughout the city. We've got like 16 different merchants, and throughout the evening, it's basically a scavenger hunt.
That is so
I
much
love
fun.
it. Yeah,
and we're on the map this month.
Yes, you are. You guys are in. And that is through the DCMA, the Downtown Clearwater Merchants Association. So it's totally free to participate, which is my favorite part about it.
Yeah.
That way those artists can just get tons of exposure from everyone. But so all of the audience is going to be stopping at all these different stops. And if you fill out 8 different stops, you get entered into a raffle. And last month, I would say our prize basket was easily like $600-$700 worth of stuff.
Fantastic.
And it's all free gifts and perks that are going back to those merchants. So you're going to get like 4 tickets to the Tampa Bay Escape Room. You're going to get tickets to go see Scott Bradley at Ruth Eckerd Hall. You're going to get, tons of stuff. You're going to get gift cards to all of the local bars. I mean, there's no holds back. It's not just like, 10% off of this. Like, no, like you're getting free stuff. You're getting beer. You're getting
All
wine.
about free.
Yeah,
Free
I
is
love free
good.
stuff.
Especially for a fun adventure like that, because what MarketSpace for Good is doing, and what we'll definitely donate a shopping spree for the MarketSpace
Love
for
it.
Good.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and actually, it's the Benevolution Foundation is having a fundraiser that night.
Yes.
And,
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, Morgan
Yeah.
Isaac International. He's launching his spring fashion collection.
So excited.
On the gorgeous patio,
Mhm.
Station Square Suites.
Yeah.
So we have tickets available for that, but you definitely can come in.
Yeah.
Because we love the crowds.
Right.
And do a tour of the MarketSpace for Good. Lorena will be managing it at the time.
Be signing people off.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. And we'll have a pop in.
Yeah.
See what's going on. We've got 3 new artists.
I saw. They all look fantastic.
I'm so excited.
Selling stuff before you even get it on the shelves, huh?
It was so funny. Yep. No, I think it was hung up
for like a day.
for like less than a minute.
Yeah.
And I posted a picture on my personal wall about it. And within less than a minute, I had a Facebook message.
Was it the Tiki Bar one?
Yeah,
I
it was.
loved that.
Mercedes is fantastic.
Yeah, she seems really
She's
cool.
really neat.
Yeah.
Positive. We got lots of positive.
We do. We have a lot of new positive people coming in, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Very community minded too.
Yes.
Yeah. So how the Artists for Good program works, just real quick.
Yeah.
Because the fashion show is also a fundraiser for the Benevolution Foundation.
Right.
And I've established an education and community outreach fund.
Okay.
That covers me going or bringing them in and actually teaching them the social media skills they need and that kind of thing. And then, it helps cover the radio show because this isn't free.
Right, of course.
There's lots of free, but some things aren't free.
Yeah.
And then, so that's the fashion show is going to benefit the education fund and the community outreach fund.
Awesome.
And then the Artists for Good program.
Yeah.
Basically, instead of a gallery fee to put their art up,
right.
We've got empty walls at the MarketSpace for Good. So I'm like, so empty.
Yeah.
And I love the vibe of local art. And so our walls are filling up.
Yeah.
And so they donate a percentage of each sale to the Benevolution Foundation nonprofit.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins. So that's on the 19th.
The art crawl is as
Yeah.
well as your fashion show, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's all going on the same night.
And
It's going to be a busy night for downtown Clearwater. I'm excited
really
about
thrilled.
that.
Me
Yeah.
too. It's beautiful down there in the evenings.
It is.
Especially with this weather we're having. It's gorgeous.
And because you're right by the water, you just get that breeze throughout the night. Some cities it's so stuffy and just warm and humid, but
Yep,
you
it comes
always
right
have a
up
breeze in
Cleveland
downtown
Street.
Clearwater.
Yeah.
Always.
Comes
I
right
love
up. It comes right up Cleveland
Yeah.
Street. It's gorgeous. Now, you're also working with some other local merchants. Are they all done?
Are they all? No,
I know
so
you
it's
had-
always going to be a work in progress, right?
You
So
had a couple of really cool events this week.
Yeah. This past week was really fun. So we ended up doing the music open mic night, which was Wednesday at Vector, which isn't part of the DCMA. It's like a separate open mic night that we do.
Yeah.
But they have a really great back patio that's got the graffiti wall and all that good stuff. And we just had a blast. I mean, the
Some
people
of those
that came
musicians,
out.
I want to snap up.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic, for sure. Shout out. Evan French was there. Paper and Strings, Christy and Adam Lemons are always fantastic. And then we had Eddie Wolf, a good friend of mine. I mean, we just had like a jam-packed, like,
nice.
And everyone was just singing with each other. There was a guy who walked up through the alleyway and heard us playing music and just came and was amazing out of nowhere. He had no idea it was even going on. So
nice.
Yeah, we had a really good time for that. And then separate of Artsy Fartsy, we also do trivia nights throughout downtown. So this past week we did Friends, which was awesome.
I missed it.
It was super 90s themed. People were like out there in their Friends t-shirts. We were like blasting TLC. Yeah, it was really fun. And then we actually ended up just doing like kind of a meeting to get some poetry open mic nights going. So we met up with one of the local poetry authors who's written like 70 or 80 poetry books. Yeah.
Wow.
And he actually kickstarted the Largo poetry scene. So he's going to come and start helping us get the Clearwater poetry scene
More
working.
collaboration?
Yes. So
I'm a fan.
and he's actually the marketing guy at Buzzaz.
Oh, cool.
Paul, yeah.
Awesome.
Super nice guy. So this week was crazy, and it was there were a lot of building blocks in place to really bust up the Clearwater scene. I'm very excited about it. Yeah.
So if you're listening and you're a local author or artist.
Yes, there's always positions.
Yeah.
There's always spots to fill.
Well, at least the MarketSpace for Good still has room.
Yeah.
We have coming up, we have the Words and Works of Art Showcase. That's going to be, we're trying to grow it as the second Saturday kind of thing.
Cool.
For the evening time. And we have 10 openings.
Okay.
For artists. Wait, 9.
Okay.
Somebody signed up last night. Yeah. And, so you pay a little bit so that we can cover the marketing expenses and attract people.
Yeah.
And then we ask that you invite your friends and family and the neighbor down the street and the cashier at the grocery store.
You never know who's going to pop up.
We want enthusiastic artists.
Absolutely.
With positive mentality.
Yes.
Because here's the thing. You got to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And growing together with a positive team is just so
There's nothing
thrilling.
like it. Yeah.
It really is. Because then you can say, I was there when.
Mm-hmm. Very grassroots effort we got going on here. I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
So that's April 13th from 4 to 9.
Okay.
Last night I was up until like midnight. Well, because
that's pretty early for you.
Yeah, it is. Well, what I did is there's several platforms that I find really useful, like nextdoor.com.
Yeah.
I'm the founder of my neighborhood.
Okay.
It started I was in the beginning.
Yeah.
In 2013.
Okay.
So I sent out for the art crawl.
Right, I saw. Thank you.
5,500 homes.
I love it.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
And then of course
my neighborhood too.
Good.
Yeah.
It's really I love nextdoor.com's platform. If you guys are like a little turned off by the Facebook drama, there is zero drama.
Nextdoor is all neighborhood and community. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen people find their dogs who get lost within like an hour because
really
of
cool.
Nextdoor. Yeah.
Well, and what the Clearwater.
And we are not paid by Nextdoor.
Exactly. I need to reach
Maybe
out to them.
Be.
Hey, by the way. So what the Clearwater Police do too is they're connected through our app.
Okay.
And
cool.
For example, there was a really bad car accident.
Yikes.
And they just immediately notify everybody to avoid a certain intersection.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's really cool. Yeah.
And having that direct connection, it's email based for a lot of people. They get an email update. So a few of my neighbors might be a tad annoyed with me because
you can turn the notifications off.
Right. I put up like 5 events, but I've already had some RSVPs, which makes me happy.
Heck yeah.
That's an event organizer's dance. You know how the small business person does a dance when they have a sale?
Yeah.
Yeah. Event organizers dance when there's an RSVP.
Yeah. Because 10 RSVPs goes a long way.
It does.
Yeah.
And then we're up on Eventbrite too.
Yes.
So even though the tickets are free, I'm encouraging people to register through Eventbrite with their email so we can grow that list.
Yeah.
of people
so we can
who
let you
are,
know about more stuff.
Yeah, because there's
Stuff.
y'all need to hold on to your hats because Danny and I are on a mission. We're in Clearwater.
It's going to be a crazy summer. I'm very excited about it.
Crazy in a good way.
Yes.
And then, okay, so we've got 3 more Saturday markets, the 13th, the 20th, and the 27th.
Yep.
And we've got a special going on. There's 10 spots available for that as well. Now listen very carefully, y'all. I'm giving these things away.
Yeah.
Because I want to grow it.
Mm-hmm.
$99.
Yep.
You get all 3 markets, and you get a free market when we relaunch in the fall. And we're going to relaunch on Sunday after Sundays.
That's going to be nice.
It's going to be pretty cool.
I mean, if you're paying $99 for 3 spots, you're making that back with one sale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Each event, you have to sell one thing.
Yeah. Well, it's less than $25 in the market with the free bonus.
Yeah, that's a steal.
And then, and get in early, and I might even throw in a little wall space for a piece of your art. So, do we have somebody saying hi?
Yeah, we have 2. Ooh, hello.
Carolyn Taylor Stubblefield.
Hi, Carolyn.
Gave us a bunch of purple hearts.
I love you.
Maria Teresa.
Hello. That is my boyfriend's mom.
Awesome.
And also one of my favorite people in the world.
Way to go, Danny fans. Yay.
I have a great village. I have a fantastic village.
And that's what I love
Very
about
blessed.
Danny. Well, you attract them because you're a phenomenal spirit.
I don't know. They're pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
They make me better.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's good to surround yourselves with people that make you better.
Very much so. Yeah.
Like, for example, I had a visitor at the MarketSpace yesterday, a high school friend of mine.
Oh, really?
Well, what he does is he twice a month, he and a group of individuals go into downtown Clearwater, and they feed the homeless.
Oh, cool.
Now, they feed them at an offsite location, so that it doesn't really affect the business owners down there.
Right. Okay.
And because he recognizes the challenges that we're dealing with our neighbors in need.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we had a fantastic conversation.
Okay.
And he gets it.
Mm-hmm.
And what he does also, what they do with them is they don't just hand them a bag of food.
Yeah, they talk to them.
They've counseled them. They find out why they're in that situation, and they provide them with resources.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So really, what I love about it is when you realize that you went to high school with somebody, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
That has the same passion as you, and this is 30 years later. Y'all.
Yeah.
So
no.
Yeah. I graduated when I was 2. Just kidding.
Solid save.
Right. But he's got he worked with the jail.
Okay. Very cool.
On a program that got canceled.
Okay.
And he was telling me about the program, and he wants to duplicate that program.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to connect him with a local community center that I've worked with.
I have someone else to throw your way too.
Good. And then he wants, he's going to be a guest on our April 22nd show.
Oh, love it. Cool.
Yeah. So
awesome.
We're going to work closely together with him on getting that population, because he was telling me that this program that Pinellas County Jails was doing, it was federally funded, and the federal funds got taken away, but it cut the recidivism rate down to next to nothing.
Okay.
And he's like, and then they canceled it, and bam, it went right back up. I'm like, our government at work. So he's going to do it on his own.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Boy, did I get off on it.
We have a lot to talk about, don't we?
We do.
We could be here for hours.
We could. Might have to get an extra hour. It's like, wait, just don't make it earlier.
Right?
All right. Then we want to talk about the spring blowout.
Yes. Very excited about that.
Yeah. So I bit the bullet, and I'm pulling a permit for Station Square Park.
Yeah.
So y'all need to step up.
Yes. It's going to be fun. No, I'm very excited about that.
Plenty of room now. And then we're going to add music and poetry if you want.
Yes.
So Danny's in charge of entertainment.
Oh, it's going to be nuts.
Because she's the entertainer.
Mm-hmm.
And I know my spot.
Oh, yeah.
I know my place.
No, I'm very excited about it.
So that is the 2019 MarketSpace for Good Spring Blowout.
Yes.
Because it is getting warm out there.
Mm-hmm.
And some markets are, they're seasonal.
Yeah.
And so what we want to do is thank everybody that supported us. And it's also a 6-month birthday party for the only open air and indoor market space in downtown Clearwater.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Community market. We made it 6 months
Look at you.
without quitting.
Yeah, that's tough.
I'm
the first year is the hardest.
I'm no quitter.
You're getting there.
Well, here's what, there's been markets and then they close. There's been markets and whenever that happens, people get out of the habit.
Right.
So I'm all good.
Yeah.
And I'm no quitter.
Just got to trudge through.
Yeah. So lots of opportunity in downtown Clearwater.
There's a ton.
So
and there's a lot of opportunity to grow as an artist. One of the things I tell all my artists is, obviously the Tampa scene, the St. Pete scene, they're very built already for art. I would say St. Pete is even a little oversaturated in how much art there is. But even in Tampa, I've thrown shows everywhere, and there are different perks to throwing shows in different spaces. So in Tampa, yes, you're going to have a younger crowd, and maybe it's going to be a little more, I don't know, like an urban vibe to it, right?
Right.
But in Clearwater, you have art collectors. In Clearwater, you have people who are looking to really purchase your work, follow you, invest in what you're doing. And Clearwater does have a young crowd. It's just everyone is right now kind of going to other towns because they haven't seen it in downtown Clearwater yet.
Exactly.
So what we're really noticing with all of the work that we're doing is people are going to come to downtown Clearwater. I mean, we are having, fun drunken trivia nights. We are having crazy open mic nights with random people coming up, So it's building the culture. The community is definitely building slowly but surely. But there's a lot of value, and there's you cannot overemphasize how much value there is in bringing your artwork to a place where people are going to invest in you.
Well, not to mention there are a lot of people that live downtown.
There's a ton. And downtown is not a cheap place to live either. So,
No.
you're looking at people who really are in a financial place to support you.
Yeah.
So that's what
they're screaming for the artists.
Oh yeah, they're dying for it.
I hear it all
because we've
the
had
time.
a very similar style for so long that everyone is ready for the renaissance going on in downtown. Everyone's ready for it.
And I have to
Yes.
give a shout out to Brianna.
Absolutely. Capitol
and her
Theater.
team. Brianna is the Capitol Theater manager. She's also with Ruth Eckerd Hall experience and
With
probably
DCMA and everyone
probably
else.
with a few other things. But she's one of us.
Absolutely. Oh, Brianna's amazing.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
she just works.
She just did Arts on the Road this past
it was
weekend.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Such a great time.
Yeah. So that art presence is just building slowly but surely. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, and Marsha P. Hoffman School of the Arts. Basically, they had a family arts. They closed down the blocks.
Yeah.
And I went walking up and down the blocks.
Nice.
They had some really cool art experiences for the families
That's
out there.
awesome. Yeah.
And I've just got to give it a little bit of insight into what's happening too, because I believe your artists are going to want to hear this.
Yes.
Now, I'm not going to mention the city.
Mm-hmm.
The two separate couples came up to me this past Saturday, and they said they purposefully came to Clearwater because the other city that they usually go to is too crowded.
Yeah.
They're like, we love it down here because we can breathe.
Yes.
And we can talk to the business
And
owners.
there's a breeze.
And there's a breeze. Yeah. So
And there's just so much room in downtown
to grow.
Clearwater, and there's so many restaurants opening. I mean, I think I just saw Clearwater Breweries opening in May.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, someone posted on the downtown Clearwater Facebook, so I'm not sure where they're at, but
lots of great food.
there's just, all the foods of La Fondita. Oh my gosh, that alone.
Now, we want to
Gets me.
include all of downtown Clearwater because a lot of people think it starts at Myrtle,
Yes.
but it goes all the way up to the 1200 block.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and I have to give a shout out to my favorite sushi place on the planet.
Yes.
Peter with Itai Sushi and
There you
Sports
go.
Bar.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay. So he doesn't just serve sushi.
Okay.
The things he does with food. See, I love pretty food.
Yes. Okay. It's part of
And
the experience.
It's you eat with your eyes.
Yes.
It has to taste good too.
Yeah.
The flavors he puts together, and he's just a phenomenal presence. And he's launching his own craft brewery.
Okay. All right.
And let me tell you how hardworking this man is. He wanted to be at Last Friday, but he couldn't find another chef, and he's very particular about his food. And so he actually came out anyway just to give me a hug and tell me, I'll be there next month. And I'm like, okay. But he gets there for lunch service.
Okay.
And does not leave until 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Every day.
That's awesome.
Because the beer takes time.
Yeah.
And he is very particular about his quality.
So is this where we're going for lunch today?
No kidding. I just talked myself into sushi.
Yeah. I just had sushi I didn't like very much, so I need a good refresher on good sushi.
A palate.
Yeah.
Palate cleanser.
Yeah. I didn't like sushi until like last year, so now I'm obsessed with sushi.
Okay. Yeah. Peter with Aitai Sushi. And he's not paying me either.
No. We gotta work on this.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm all about growing community.
You get a shout out.
Yeah. Just like, I got to give a shout out to Angie's Grill on Drew Street.
Yes, I'm excited to try them too.
Yeah. They reinvest so much in our community last year. It was over the top.
Tell you what.
And
small business owners, gotta love them.
Yeah. I wrote a mini rant on my wall yesterday because, and I just got to go into this.
Yes, go.
Our part-time residents are migrating north because it's getting warmer.
Yeah.
Now, I personally know of at least a dozen small businesses that are panicking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because for some reason, our full-time residents are not supporting small businesses. They're small business.
Yeah.
And there's over 1 million of us that live here all year long. And so I'm not lecturing you guys. I love you dearly. But I seriously want you to pick at least 2.
Yeah, a week. Just pick 2 spots a week.
A month would be good too.
Yeah.
Because
I'll challenge them to
enough.
a week.
Okay.
I will do that.
See, she's putting the bar.
Oh, yeah.
That's
absolutely.
Good. I mean, here's the thing. Even if you don't purchase something, go to their Facebook page and share it with your friends.
Absolutely. Or just recommend, you just text someone, hey, I just tried the sushi place.
Yeah.
Now I will try that sushi place because you just talked about it.
Exactly.
Word of mouth is everything for a small business.
Right.
Absolutely.
All right. So Danni and Artsy Fartsy Events is also teaming up with us on our festival.
Yes.
We want to give a big shout out to the Plaza at the Palms of Largo team. Yes. They are a major sponsor of both our festivals this year. We did SummerFest for Good last year. It was a major fundraiser for mothers of minors. This year, it's a major fundraiser for the Benevolution Foundation, Education and Community Outreach Grant Fund, and it will be a fundraiser for Kids Campaign and Bailey's Way Rescue.
Yes.
So we're going to tighten it up. Actually, we're expanding that one.
Yeah.
So SummerFest for Good returns. We have space for 30 vendors.
Yeah.
Market vendors, artists.
Yeah.
Creatives.
Yeah.
Bring your stuff. And the property's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
I'm so excited about that.
I got to take you on a walkthrough for that. And then what they do is they close off a parking lot. We have a whole food court.
Okay.
So plenty of room for food trucks and
desserts.
And desserts. And for SummerFest for Good, what we're asking the food truckers to do is create a summer themed dish.
Yes.
So in addition to their regular fabulous menus, you're going to get to try something new.
Yes.
They like getting creative.
Yeah.
So that's coming up. And then we'll have entertainment. Danny's reaching out. I have an idea for another headliner for that one.
Yeah.
I heard them last Friday.
Ooh, okay.
They were fantastic. They were on our block.
Oh, really?
If that gives you a little hint.
Oh, yeah. I remember them.
She was rocking.
They're fantastic.
So I got to reach out to her. No pressure now that I've announced you on the radio.
Oh, we didn't put any names out.
No. And then we got
Mac
in cheese.
I will say that I have been dying to go to the Mac and Cheese Festival for years, so I am pumped to be part of it.
Sweet.
But I'm
It's a
also
fun
obsessed with
afternoon.
mac and cheese, so
Great.
it's going to be really fun.
Just rewind a little bit. SummerFest for Good last year was smoking hot. And when I say smoking hot, it was the middle of the day hot.
Yeah.
We learned our lesson on that
Mhm.
one. We're going to have an evening showcase.
That's going to be fantastic.
And it's right on the lake. There's a lake right there.
So you get a cool
get a nice
breeze.
breeze. And
We
then-
love our breezes.
Right. And then there's like no parking issues.
Yeah.
Because the Plaza at the Palms of Largo, first of all, the Plaza, the Palms of Largo is a multi-generational property.
Okay.
And there's over 2,000 people that either live or work on that property.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm working on partnering with a local printing company on actually canvassing 5,000 homes surrounding it.
Yeah.
So artists and vendors, they need to know that I am heavily reinvesting in that.
Absolutely. I mean,
So-
anything that we're working on, any fees that we're really taking in are just going to advertising and getting more people to come out.
And the donations, because I have big goals for these festivals.
Absolutely.
So mac and cheese.
Yes.
Annual macaroni and cheese fall
Stoked.
festival.
It's going to be so great.
Oh, SummerFest for Good, by the way, is June 22nd. And October 19th is the annual Macaroni and Cheese Fall Festival. And we're having to move that.
Okay.
We outgrew our last facility.
I love it.
Like by a lot. Last year we had over 14,000 people interested
Mm-hmm.
or going. And there were some challenges with parking. I'll just go there with that. And then, there's sponsorship available too for both of these.
Yes, of course.
And then I put together a combo package that is like ridiculous. I'm giving it away.
Yeah.
And then we're including like promotional items that your business can give away. So October 19th, we're at the Plaza at the Palms of Largo.
Yep.
Gorgeous facility. And it's right in the middle of two community centers.
Absolutely.
So their team, the Plaza team, is teaming up with us too.
Cool. Right.
So a more robust, powerful management team is now. It's not just me.
I love it.
People, I don't know
gonna
if
be fun.
people realize that the past 2 years, it's just been me and my family.
You've outgrown
running
it
these
being just you.
festivals.
Yeah.
And look, I have no ego when it comes to this.
Yes.
And I'm on a freaking mission to raise some money for some good
Mm-hmm.
nonprofit.
No, I'm excited. Now, if you're listening, just to put it out there, everyone knows someone who has a food truck. Everyone knows someone who is an artist or a vendor or sponsors events. If you know someone that should be involved in this, either tag them or tell them to come watch this, because that is the best way for people to learn about opportunities. There's only so much we can reach out to people. There's only so many people that we can find.
Right.
So if you know a food truck that's looking for more opportunities to get known, I know of at least like 2 food trucks that are opening up. You know what I mean?
Oh, cool.
So
I love new food
yes,
truckers.
absolutely. I know a girl that's opening a Raspados food truck. So it's going to be, like the shaved ice with the flavor and like the street corn and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's always people opening up. We all know people opening businesses and selling things at festivals. Tell them about us so that we can put them in a good position to really grow their brand, grow their business. We're here to help them as much as they're here to help us. So,
well, I do want to mention, because you said the shaved ice thing.
yeah, that's just something I'm personally. She's not even open yet, but it's exciting.
But we do want to mention that I am a stickler on our non-compete policies.
Yes.
So you got to send me your menu.
Yes.
And if you don't get in first, and a burger truck gets in, and all you serve is burgers, I'm sorry, honey.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because my goal is enhancing the experience of our attendees and maximizing the sales of the people the hardworking families that invest in us.
Absolutely. We don't want to put you next to someone that is going to be unfair competition or
right. And that goes for vendors too.
That takes away from your sales. Yeah, absolutely.
So now artists, what I love about working with artists,
we're all crazy and different.
Right. You can't really duplicate.
Yeah.
Unless you have a clone.
Yeah.
And if you have a clone, then I need to talk to you.
Because I named me one of those.
Because I named me one of those.
That's right. I love it.
Yeah, I'm really thrilled that Danni is collaborating the Artsy Fartsy team, which is Danni.
Yeah. As of right now, yes.
As of right now, she's
working on it.
She's growing too.
Yeah.
And I also want to officially
I get a hat
you with a limited edition. This is the last one that I have. Yeah,
you're gonna have to sign it for me.
Shop local for good.
Oh
hat.
my god, I love it. I love hats. This is so cute.
Yeah, I love a person that loves hats.
Well, hats are the best because when you have short hair that you're growing out, hats are lifesavers.
Yeah, especially out in the sun.
I love it.
So you can either connect with Danni or connect with the Shop Local for Good page if you are definitely if you are interested in any of our upcoming opportunities.
Absolutely.
You know what I was doing? I was adding up how many spots we have to fill.
Oh my goodness.
It's pretty crazy.
So many opportunities.
I love, that is where I get pumped up is by being able to offer opportunity to other people.
Yeah.
Especially positive, community focused, hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all about hungry.
And if you want a spot and you know that you have other friends who you work really well together with, you guys can take up your own little section. You guys can all have your own spots together. That way you're having a great time coming out. It's a little party. We're all having fun. But the more spots there are in an event,
you're going to have to let me know like when you register.
Well, yeah.
Because I put a map together. So,
no.
Cool. Well, yeah, we can set off a little section for artists. That'd be fun. No,
just even like as they sign up, right?
Yeah.
We just put them near each other. They can have a good time, be out there.
Yeah.
Eating their mac and cheese together.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Definitely be fun.
It's going to be a good time.
All right. So, hey, Andre's here. Come on in.
Oh.
Come on in, Andre. My friend Andre's here. So he was doing the shuttle service for the mac and cheese last year.
Oh, cool.
Did a phenomenal job. Thank you, sir.
Hi.
Wow, thanks for dropping in. And now we might have to do a little. Yeah. All right, let's give Andre's business a shout out because he did a phenomenal job with the shuttle service. Thank you. That was kind of a little crazy.
Yeah.
But we're moving it somewhere else, and I am gonna reinvest in you.
Okay.
Because there's nothing better than not having transportation issues with people that want to get to your place.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they will park a mile away and walk, as you noticed. He's driving by these people going, you can get in the van. Like, no, we'll walk. But no, give your business a shout out. You'll lean forward a little bit.
Yeah, the company's Urban English Transport Service. You can see us on Facebook. We specialize in airport runs, cruise ports, special occasions, shuttle runs. Even if you have a simple thing as a store pickup request, we will handle that for you, make all of your needs of transportation comfortable. Again, you can follow us on Facebook. You can set your appointment. I'm the Vice President of Operations, Andre Johnson. So you can always contact us through the radio station or on Facebook, or give us a call at 727-314-0600. And again, that number is 727-314-0600.
You got a voice for radio.
Yeah, I just finished a interview actually with what was that, on the 3rd?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was with Alex Vincent, the little kid from Chucky, the movie Child's Play.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, little Andy. Yeah, he has a radio station called The Final Note.
Awesome.
Yeah, he has
It's like a podcast?
Yes, he has a recording studio in Clearwater, right there on US 19.
Oh, very cool.
I was going to say, your singing career never took off with that much bass in your voice?
Yeah, I mean, I still do something musical.
Okay.
I just started the transportation business as a way of to help finance the music.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I found myself putting a lot of my creativity and energy into other people's business. My regular 9-to-5 job, stressed out by management, getting the micromanaging going on. It was just, I wake up every morning and my stomach was turning, and that's like, nah, that's not the way to be going to work.
Yeah. Now, being an entrepreneur has a whole new level of responsibility, but however, it offers you the freedom to get creative.
Yeah, creative's another thing. Did you know how they see, just my personal opinion. You know how they say like the unemployment rate is, fixing itself?
Yeah.
Well, it's fixing itself because the people are becoming more self-employed.
Yes.
That's what's doing it. They're not looking at, these companies are popping up and, jobs are available. No, the job employment rate is changing because American citizens are not being pushed to become self-employed.
Yep, small business.
That's what's changing the numbers.
Yeah.
We're all self-employed in our household. Yep.
And that's why the numbers are changing. It's not changing because of our government is making the adjustment. The American people are making the self.
Isn't that exciting?
Yes, it is. I love it.
I need to connect you with my high school friend from last night too.
I will.
Okay, cool. I'm so glad you dropped in.
I'm so glad you
See,
had me.
Andre's another one of those amazingly positive persons.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, he busted his tail end at Mac and Cheese last year trying to help with the situation. But we're moving to the Plaza at the Palms of Largo.
Oh, that's awesome.
Beautiful property.
Yeah.
To where it's nestled right in between. It's on the East Bay, and it's nestled right in between two community centers.
Yeah, I think I might know where you're at.
Okay, so and then there's the I'm doing logistics live on the radio. There's the shopping center that's at Starkey and East Bay.
Okay.
That I probably would want you guys to shuttle from.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll get the logistics straight in advance, and then maybe we'll get him up on the stage in between runs. Because you also partner up with other employ other drivers.
Yes, correct.
I love his business model. Well, I love his business model because not only does he have his own shuttle service, he empowers other shuttle services.
Subcontract to just share the the work. Yeah. That's what it's about.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah. Finding work for us. Being like Morgan & Morgan for the people.
Yeah. There you go. All right, I'm sending him a bill now too. Dude, we gave you a shout out on Shop Local for Good. Sponsor our mac and cheese event, would you? So good to see you.
It's always good to see you.
Now you're are you moving forward with that idea that you sent me a message about?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready to say anything? Do you need help?
Basically, I know it will be a go once I can secure with the people you told me to speak with about the arcade games.
Good.
Once I can get the
She's the girl to get you in the door.
Oh, okay. Awesome. See, God moves in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
Always good.
Always.
That's real. But that's the thing, to have it to where we can secure the games.
Yeah.
Now we know we have those games ready and they're lined up. Okay, everything else.
You gotta let everybody in on the secret.
Well, I want to put together a gaming tournament, Fortnite gaming tournament.
Yes.
Yes.
I already know so many people who will
See?
come to
Yes,
this.
that'd be like really, really unbelievable. And the reason I'm thinking about this because summer's coming in, spring break, and what really disgusts me, I just have to be honest, is that our leaders, whether they're from city council, whatever, they are not applying themselves and doing things for the community and the children. They're not making anything active. They will speak upon obesity and everything like that, but they're not putting in for the children to be out. When I was a child, we had bike jamborees. You had all these things going with the fire department. The fire department's involved with the children coming out. And like, for example, in Lakeview, by the fire department on Lakeview and Highland, that little small electric city.
Yeah.
It's been there for years and no one used it.
Oh, what a
And that's
waste.
educational for
That's
children
like
to
Station
go
Square
down.
Park.
'Cause I remember when I went to Bell Elementary School, we used to walk down there and they would take us to the little town that was for the kids by the
I
fire
remember that.
department.
Yes.
And they would show you and educate you about the crossing, the proper crossing of the roads and stuff like that. Nothing. Everyone wants everything to be easy. They want to be lazy, but they want good results. How do you get good results? By not applying yourself.
Exactly.
Not having that drive, that ambition to make some things happen. So I'm trying upon myself to be creative, get with people such as yourself, and we utilize the people who want to make things happen for the community, for the children, and have something for them to do throughout the summer.
Right.
To keep them out of trouble, to keep them being creative, to show them how to work together.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem. People are not working together. They all want to try to do things alone now, and that's not good.
Right. They're a piece of the pie, hanging on to their crumbs.
Correct. We are what? The United States of America, not
Amen.
separated states of America.
Right.
So that's a state of mind, how all of us should be united.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm coming up with the idea for the Fortnite game tournament.
Fun.
Looking for sponsors and everyone who wants to take part in it.
Yeah.
And again, I would like to have it at a recreational center and open to the public. And maybe small businesses could come out and also be involved and show face to the community and let the community know, hey, we are small businesses out here and we have a service that is provided for you. Did you know what we can do?
Right. Exactly.
Hand out some business cards, some websites, network like
Connect with the families.
Absolutely. I just helped what was the name? Oh, it shouldn't mess me if I say it wrong. Bond. Yeah, I hope I said it right. But she helped put together the in the South Beltview community. What was that last week? It was the neighborhood day.
Okay.
Well, the neighborhood, they get together once a month, I believe. All the people in the community at the park. And early in the morning from I think 9 until 2. Everyone just comes out to get to know everyone in the community.
Cool.
Hey, how you doing? My name's such and such. Bring some free food. Hey, everyone drinks and
And it should be that easy.
Yeah, that easy. And then by 2 o'clock, everyone's packed up and out of there.
Packed up, cleaned up, and out of there.
Yeah, it's out of there. So,
Wow, this show just took a whole new level.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Do we miss any events to announce? I'm all over the place.
No, we've got the Saturday markets. Those are at Station Square.
Yep, spring blowout.
And then we've got the spring blowout. Okay, the Saturday markets are 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. On Cleveland Street, just 628 Cleveland Street. And then we've got Art Crawl. 19th. That's April 19th. And then we've got Morgan Isaac International presents Black Gold, a love story.
Yes.
So that's a fashion show. He's launching his spring line. And then that's a fundraiser for my nonprofit, the Benevolution Foundation. And then we've got the 2019 MarketSpace for Good Spring Blowout. You can find all of these at the Shop Local for Good events tab.
Yeah, that's this month.
Yeah, that's just in April. And then Blast Friday is coming up.
Yep.
And Shop Local for Good has partnered with Ruth Eckerd Hall Experience for the 600 block exclusively. So let me just give you a clarification. If you go through Ruth Eckerd Hall, you are not on the Rocking 600 block.
Right.
Okay. You have to reach out to Karena at shoplocalforgood.com to get involved in my campaign. They were like, we can't get vendors to set up on the 600 block. I'm like, give it to me.
Yeah.
Actually, I wasn't that pushy. I was trying to help them, and I'm like, oh, by the way, I do this for a living.
Yeah.
And they said, cool, you can have 600. So there's another management company that handles 500 and 400. But Ruth Eckerd Hall provides us with the entertainment. And we want to fill the block with awesome artists and vendors and food trucks. So there's availability there. That's April 26th.
And that's an awesome community day too. I mean, between that and Art Crawl, all of these are great, neighborhood community days.
Yeah.
Free to come out, hang out,
And then April 28th, oh my gosh, that weekend, I am totally sleeping after the radio show on Monday, the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Okay, so April 28th is our spring blowout. That's going to be a Sunday. If you're not busy, we're looking for musicians. I'll just let you two talk about that. I went ahead and pulled a permit for the city park that's underutilized right next to me.
Yep.
Station Square City Park is a historic park.
Really?
Yes, it is actually where the first train station was in Pinellas County. The first,
what's up?
yeah, I love history.
Yeah.
Just like the post office right next to Station Square condominiums was the first post office in Pinellas County.
Okay.
Because Clearwater is the hub.
Yeah.
So, yep. I went ahead and pulled the permit for the park so we could fill the park up with a lot of awesome fun and activities and music and the acoustics in the park, because it's surrounded by buildings. It's fantastic. You get music in there and it just goes all the way down Cleveland Street. It's pretty cool because it bounces off the other buildings.
Yeah, it's surrounded by all those tall ones.
Yep. So it's so good to see you, my friend, in person. We were chatting on Facebook, and I'm like, I know a couple people I need to connect you with. So thank you for what you do for the community and for the small businesses.
Well, thank you for what
that you
you
work
do
with.
for the community and small businesses.
Oh, you're welcome. It's all about collaboration and working together.
Cross the T's and dot all the I's for everyone else.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks.
I have to call you panicking. It's like, what is going on? What I do? Like, just calm down. I got it.
I know a person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like the connector. I'm not the marriage connector, but I'm like the. Well, I've always been. I think my brain works that way. I meet people and it's not. It sounds creepy, but the brain categorizes them.
Problem Solver LLC.
Yeah.
That's you.
So when I meet new people, I'm like, you would be perfect with this person.
We talked about that once. I
Yeah.
was like, I can't even go to a party without accidentally networking people together.
Right.
Yeah, it's just like how
It's
our
in it.
brains work.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I know a person that you should talk to about doing this.
Right. Let me connect you with them now while I'm thinking about
Yeah,
it.
like I'm trying to take a day off, but it's just not
can't.
working.
It won't
Yeah. Yeah.
So, okay, repeat your business because I want to give you it's Urban Angels Transport.
Yes, Urban Angels Transport Service, and you can follow us and see what we're about on Facebook. We're in the process of putting together the website and also the app. We have a personal app that will be compatible to Uber and Lyft, accepting cash and credit card, and making special requests. So that's in the making right now, but you can follow us on Facebook, and that's Urban Angels Transport Service. And you can contact us at 727-314-0600. And again, that number is 727-314-0600.
Cool. Andre's the man.
You're the woman.
And you do a party bus service too, don't you?
Yeah,
Or did you get away from that?
Yeah, I have, since I have to keep my ears and eyes open what everyone else has as far as transportation.
Yeah.
Of a lot of small business friends that I have who work for the establishments, they also have access to limousines and 11-passenger vans and party buses.
I love that concept because everybody's safer.
Right.
Yeah. And then you get fun.
Yes. At the same time.
Yes.
Yes.
Plus the drivers know the doorman, and I've been on a party bus before.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, I'm only doing this from now on. Who needs to bar hop on my own?
Exactly.
And then you don't have to have bail money, but like, oh no.
What nights out are you having?
No. Oh yeah, we won't talk about that. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining us on Shop Local for Good News. If you are listening to the replay on Shop Local for Good, we are on YouTube too. We need subscribers, y'all. We only have like 5. And then, or if you're on our Facebook Live, please do like hashtag replay. And if you know of a small business in our community that likes to give back, tag them in it or tag the owner because we'll follow up with them. I also later on in the day go through the video, and whoever we've mentioned, I try to make sure I comment with it. So definitely watch the Facebook Live. That's on Shop Local for Good's Facebook page. I have updated the shoplocalforgood.com website. Yeah. I was doing it, and all of a sudden it was 5:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
So yes, please go to shoplocalforgood.com and see what I was working on the other night, because we want you to be inspired about what's going on in our neighborhoods. Much thanks to Danny with Artsy Fartsy Events and Andre for popping in with Urban Angels Transport. We are on live every Monday morning on the Tan Talk Radio Network. We want you to have a wonderful week and catch up with your teams in your neighborhoods. Have a great week, everybody. Shop Local for Good News. Out.
It's WTAN, Clearwater.
FM 106.1.
WDCF, Dade City.
FM 102.3.
WZHR, Zephyr Hills.
FM 104.3.
Listen.
Freed, I'm John Trout. Top House Democrat Nancy Pelosi reacts to the resignation of Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen.
It is deeply alarming that the Trump administration official who put children in cages is reportedly resigning because she is not extreme enough for the White House's liking.
Bob Costantini with a portion of the House Speaker's comments. Customs and Border Protection Commissioner Kevin McAleenan temporarily runs the department. Correspondent Boris Sanchez has more on what insiders say were the reasons behind Nielsen's resignation.
Sources close to Nielsen say that she was blindsided by some recent moves made by the White House. First, when President Trump decided to pull the nomination of Ron Vitiello to lead immigration and customs enforcement. The second move was the canceling of aid to 3 Central American countries, El Salvador, Honduras, and Guatemala. That announcement came shortly after Nielsen was in Honduras talking about the importance of aid to preventing more immigration from those nations to the United States.
An American tourist kidnapped in Uganda last week is once again safe, having arrived at the U.S. Embassy.
Kimberly Sue Endicott, no longer in danger. She and her tour guide were abducted at gunpoint Tuesday in Uganda's Queen Elizabeth National Park. Wildlife conservationist Jeff Corwin says that part of the world can be very dangerous for outsiders.
This woman is remarkably lucky. I did not think it would end this way. This is not usually how this terminates.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
A windfall on the campaign trail for at least one presidential candidate.
Frontrunner Bernie Sanders raked in $18.2 million during the first quarter of 2019. Kamala Harris has raised $12 million. Other candidates like Beto O'Rourke and Pete Buttigieg pulling in $9.4 million and $7 million respectively.
Correspondent Arlette Sines, I'm John Trout.
Lowe's knows you'll do spring right by saving on what you need to get your garden growing. We do it right too, with incredible deals during our Spring Black Friday sale, like 19-ounce Bonnie vegetable and herb plants, 4 for $10. And pick up 5 bags of Scott's mulch in store only for just $10. Whatever's on your list, hurry in and save during our Spring Black Friday sale. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. Offers valid through 4/17 while supplies last. Not valid in Alaska or Hawaii. Scott's offer valid in store only. See store for details. U.S. only.
Your daughter's a genius, and with all those smarts comes a lot of travel. So you're at Hampton by Hilton for a science fair in Springfield. Last month, she was a mathlete in Martindale. Next, she'll be a robot whiz in Riverside. She fuels up on free Hampton waffles. You fuel up on coffee. With 6 hours of applied biology ahead of you, you need all your synapses firing. Proud parent of a prodigy? That's why we're here with free hot breakfast and more than 2,400 locations. Book at Hampton.com for our price match guarantee. Hampton by Hilton. Terms and conditions apply.
Here's a very important message about Medicare.
This is the Medicare Minute, brought to you by Courtesy Insurance and Financial Services. Can you receive emergency services outside the United States? Original Medicare generally does not cover medical care that you receive while traveling outside the United States and its territories. There are some exceptions, including if you receive care while traveling from Alaska to another state, or if you are on a cruise ship and receive emergency services while the ship is in the United States territorial waters. Now, some Medicare supplement policies provide coverage for travel abroad. Check with your policy for coverage rules. Medicare Advantage plans may also cover emergency care abroad. Contact your plan for more information about its costs and coverage rules. For this and more information about Medicare, call Courtesy Insurance and Financial Services at 727-210-0522. That's Courtesy Insurance and Financial Services, 727-210-0522.
Tom O'Brien is on the Tan Talk Radio Network. Every Monday through Friday from 4 till 5 p.m., Tom takes to the airwaves as he breaks down the day.